Welcome to this sixth part of our shinyMlr video tutorial. Today I will show you how you can train a model with your preferred training algorithms and predict on new data. For that we start in the train and predict section of shinyMlr. As a first step we choose a learner which we want to train on our training data. Since we tuned the SVM before in our last video, we just use this learner now. A simple click on train starts the training process. When it's finished, we can see a small model overview below, which includes the name of the learner and the number of observations and features. On the right table, we see the hyperparameters of the learner, which matches the optimal ones where we transferred to it after tuning. Now we can go on and make some predictions. We can now choose whether to predict on the task itself or on new data. If we choose to predict on new data, we can import it analogously to our training data in the import section, which we showed you already in our first video tutorial. Let's import a test set, which we have available as a CSV. As we can see, the test set needs the same pre-processing adjustments as the train set. Therefore, we switch back to the Data Pre-Processing tab. Here we select our test set now and do the same pre-processing as before on our train set. We have to drop some variables. Passenger ID, name, just like before, ticket, cabin. And again, we need to impute the missing values for age. Embarked is not a problem anymore, it has prefactor levels. If you want more details on shinyMlr's pre-processing features, watch our second tutorial video linked in the video description down below. After we're done with the pre-processing, let's switch back to the prediction section. Click on predict to finally predict on our test set. Afterwards, you can see the results in the table on the right side and download them if you press the download prediction button, which will download as a CSV file to your machine. However, making predictions on new data without true values leaves no chance for performance evaluations. Nevertheless, if your test set includes the true labels or if you predicted on the training dataset, shinyMlr offers various model evaluation tools. Hence, let's repeat our prediction on the task. Click again and move on to the performance and visualization. Let us choose some measures to evaluate the model's performance. We have a lot of measures available here. Measure performance. For each selected measure, a color-coded box appears: green for good and very good performances, yellow for medium performances, and red for weak. Moreover, besides the name of each measure, you can also find the worst possible and best possible value for each measure inside of each box. Finally, shinyMlr offers visualizations for our models. At first, you find the prediction plot pre-selected. This plot retains the model on a subset of two selected features and gives an overview of the influence on the target variable. Note that by conception, this plot does not show your real trained model. To evaluate the true model's performance, shinyMlr offers residual plots. Here we can choose between scatter plots of true versus predicted values and histograms of the model residuals. If you're interested in the numbers behind, you can get a confusion matrix for our classification task if you select it. We can get a more detailed view on our model with the partial dependency plots, which characterize the dependence of model predictions on individual features. Finally, the ROC curve for binary classification tasks can be visualized. As always, if you want more detailed information about each plot and section, you can find those when activating the help button. So that was the sixth part of our video tutorial on shinyMlr. Thanks for watching and hopefully see you in the next part where I will show you how to do a benchmark experiment in shinyMlr. Bye bye.